All right, what up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Jeannie, and you already know what it is. So let's just get into the energy. Let's see what's going on for you. I appreciate anybody who shows me love in any type of way. Whether you're giving me a like, a comment, subscribe, whether you're booking a reading with me, donating to my channel, or simply just giving me a view, I appreciate you, and I love you back. Okay, let's get into it. 'Cause you know I got a page full of notes. You know I got a whole lot to say. You already know. And the song that I got, and the song that I got is this one. I'll put it in the comments below. It's called Social Jungle. Okay. So there was some type of social thing that you were a part of that was like a whole production and scheme. Okay. And I'm finna break down the production and scheme for you. Okay. So there was one person who was a part of a group or an organization that went out and found another person, person number two. This person number two was formed and manipulated to believe a certain thing so that they would do the certain thing to get love from person number one. So when they did a certain thing, number one gave number two love. Okay. And then they sent number two out to you, Virgo. They sent number two to go do something to you, number three. This is where the plan gets fucked up. This is where they went wrong. This is exactly the moment that everybody who came against you went wrong. Was this first moment where they sent number two to number three. And we're going to explain this to you in this terms because I don't want you to get confused. I want you to carry along in the timeline with me. So number one, a part of this organization told number two to go do stuff to you and set you up for something. Okay. That was number's two job, to get in good with you so then they can set you up for something. Okay. The setup for something is for some of you, it could be messing with your YouTube stats. It could be trying to set you up to unalive you. It could be trying to stop you from doing your spiritual work in some type of way, whether that's on a platform, in a job, just your spiritual path. You are the spiritual one. And group one knows about the spiritual people. That's why group one does not directly deal with the spiritual people. They send dumbasses from group two to come try to fuck with people in group three because the people in group one know as soon as you start fucking with people in group three, you get heavy motherfucking karma. 303. This is the energy. This is what's playing out right now. So there was a person, group two, that you know personally, that was in your life, in your home, pretending to be your friend, doing all this shit. You feel me? They were sent there to do this to gain your. They were sent here to do this to gain your trust, okay, and find out information about you in order for group one to block you and set you up to be unalived. Either way, even if number two didn't know about the plan was to set you up to stop you from working on your spiritual path, whether that is to take your whole existence away from you or to take your job away from you. Okay? So, what's happening now is that your enemy, this person, this number two, is going through the same things that they were putting you through. Number two is being breadcrumbed by number one. The people who paid this person to come to your life is now breadcrumbing them. They're now not acting the same. They're now leaving them out in the cold. And now number two is confused. Number two wonders why they're not getting the same love and admiration that they used to from the group number one. They're wondering why they're not getting the love on top of a whole lot of karma hitting them at once. So there's people from group number two who are getting a whole lot of karma because they were the ones who were directly involved with you. Now, If y'all have been following me, if you are avid followers, I made a video like a week ago about a word. Okay, run that back. Your enemies didn't realize defeat the first time you defeated them, so now you have to run that back. And here's the segment, because I thought I was running it back in that message. No, here's the segment where I run that back. Because what they have just told me is that the people from group 2 are still trying to go towards group number 1. Yeah, so my microphone just cut out, and my microphone set should be fully charged. And I don't know why they want to mess with my microphone and stuff, but I'm still about to get this message out. Okay, so what I was saying is that group number 2 is getting a whole lot of karma for touching the anointed. So they're trying to run back to group number 1 to figure out like what's going on. Why am I getting all this karma? Why is all this happening to me? I didn't even believe in spirituality. I didn't even believe in God. I didn't even believe in witchcraft. I was just trying to do what you told me to do because you told me to do it. And group number 1 is stonewalling them. Okay, they're gaslighting them. They're not acting the same ways that they used to, and it's because now it's group number 2's turn to be moved out of the way. Let me explain something one more time. Okay, we have group number 1, the entity. Group number 2, dummies. Group number 3, you. Group number 1's plan was to take out and eliminate group number 3. But they knew if they touched you, they would be taken out and eliminated. What number 2 is learning in this moment right now. Okay? So number 2 is trying to figure out why number 1 wants nothing to do with them. That's because if they take this energy back to number 1, number 1 will experience everything number 2 is taking. So number 2 is learning a very hard lesson. These dummies are learning a very hard lesson that the people that they loved and cared about in group number 1 was just using them to take out group number 3. And now that group number 2 is dying off, disappearing, being sick, group number 1 doesn't want to be a part of that. You know why? Because group number 2 was always supposed to be taken out, was always supposed to be eliminated. They were the easy fish. There are people in group number 2 still confused about why group number 1 wants nothing to do with them. And I'm here to clear up confusion. It was because you were supposed to be taken out. You weren't supposed to come back to group number 1. You were supposed to be swept off the map with all the rest of the evidence that they were ever coming for group number 2. If they allowed group number 2, if group number 3, if they allowed group number 2 to live, to prosper, then they could have the option of telling on group number 1. If group number 2 survived, you got to listen to me. If you, dummy, survived, dummy, then there would be evidence that group number 1 was attacking group number 3 to begin with. And there's a bunch of dummies getting sick, illnesses, losing their job, losing their hair, losing their teeth, losing their bowels. God told me their digestive system is messed up. They can't even digest right. Fucking with you. And these dummies from group 2 are still trying to group up with number 1 when number 1 wants you gone because you have the evidence that they sent you. Now we're going to go back to my notes. Your enemies are experiencing the same pain that they put you through. There was some party who came in and was trying to fuck with your feelings and your emotions and come and mess with your emotional center so that your root chakra is fucked up, messing up every other system in your body, right? Now that same thing is happening to them. Okay? And then what they told me, I don't know if I started with this, but the note that I got, the first note that I got was the greatest defense isn't like witchcraft, isn't like going after retaliation. The greatest defense, the greatest karma comes from the innocent crying. The greatest karma comes from the shed tears of the innocent. And then the song that I got, Social Jungle, the song that I got was, cry for me, baby, please. Ain't no filter on your selfie, baby. Cry for me, please. I want to watch you while your colors bleed. Cry for me. And when I was sitting here putting all this together, y'all, I realized that this is all transitional pain. The same pain that your enemies made you go through. It's transitional pain. And I spent a long time like crying and wondering like why? Like what the fuck is the reason for all of it? Like why? And it didn't hit me, it didn't dawn on me until I realized that tears shed from the innocent is the greatest karma. And they were like, they were trying to explain to me, like, if you didn't go through that pain and really weep and cry and create that transition of pain through water, through tears, and then putting it on the earth through libation for your ancestors, we wouldn't have been able to move on your behalf. And I realized, like, this isn't karma, okay? This isn't karma. Me feeling this pain, me expressing my pain through weeping and crying in prayer is not karma. It's transitional pain. Because I don't cry no more over this shit. I don't weep no more over this shit thinking it's my fault. Oh, woe is me. Why, Lord? My tears are vengeance and rage. I cry for the innocent. I weep for the ones who are being wronged in a situation, because those are the greatest. That's the greatest defense. And while I was putting all of this together, they told me my enemies are also crying in transitional pain. They are now taking on the tears that I cried when I was being fucked up, when I was confused on why this shit was happening, when I was in a dark space. That same pain that I was in is now transferring to my enemies, and I no longer weep over pain. I weep for the innocent. But they're weeping for their pain. And it's going to take them a long time weeping in their pain until they transition to weeping for the innocent. And their transit of weeping for the innocent, when they start actually not crying because of the things that are happening to them, but crying because of the things that are happening to the innocent. And that's a whole different transition. The group in number 2 are still just crying over the things that are happening to them today. They are still confused about what the enemy did to them today. They are still not awoken to the path and the plan and the plot that they were put into. They are still in confusion. And it's going to take them a long time to even transition that pain to, oh God, I'm sorry for the ones that I have wronged. Oh God, I realize I was a part of some bullshit. That is why I'm getting karma in this moment. I'm sorry. Now I am weeping for the ones that I have wronged. Now I want you to go back and fix it, not fix it for me because I'm getting karma. Not fix it for me because I'm getting karma. You better fix it because I know why I'm getting karma. I'm weeping for the innocent. And I may speak in big terms, and I know I may confuse a whole lot of you because I put myself in this shit. And I say, I'm weeping for the innocent. And it's not that I did you wrong, Virgo. No, it's that I see the innocent people who are being fucked up in the situation that I didn't see when I was in the situation before. Because as a spiritual leader, I was supposed to, oh shit, here we go. As a spiritual leader, I was supposed to be able to see as a spiritual leader, I was supposed to be able to see, to get paid to do the shit that I was doing. And I was unable to see until now. That means I was being paid for things that I was unable to see. And I still came on here and I still gave messages while I was blind, G. And I made money off that shit. And although that was my path, my spiritual path, what I was told to do, I was only doing what I was told to do. I was only doing what I saw right in the situation, what was to go read cards and give messages. I didn't see the bigger picture of where I could have done or said things that could have been contradictory to the truth and the real of reality. And now that I see, I'm no longer experiencing karma because now I am weeping for the innocent. Now I go to work. Now I go to work to make sure that the shit that I say rings truth to the ones who are listening. Now I go to work to make sure that everybody's eyes are open and I'm not just on here out of ego trying to make money. And this was the path that it took to transition me into my real spiritual path as a servant of God. And it didn't take me, and I didn't see it until I was getting karma for the shit that I didn't think I did because I didn't know I did it. And this is the transitional pain that is happening to your enemies currently. See, there could have been something in your life, Virgo, that you did that you didn't know that you did because you were only doing it because you thought you should be doing it. And then there was somebody who was brought into your life to give you karma for doing it. But it was only transitional pain to transition you from the woe is me to the oh I see. And now these same people who are brought into your life to wake you up are being woken up, and there's a chain of reaction. There's a chain of realization. There's a chain of eye-opening transitional pain that is happening down a chain, down a link, down a path, and touching everybody. Nobody is exempt. And you're about to see a whole lot of transitional pain. And then there will be people who will see who will see that it was their fault that they're getting karma right now, and they will still not come tell you the truth. They will still not come make it right. And that's okay. That's okay. Because some of you, Virgo, and I'm explaining all of this. I'm explaining all of this because some of you are still being affected by group number one. And it's because number two, the dummies, have not woken up to the realization that they had no choice but to stand up to group number one because their babies need them. Look at this shit. Group number two is going through a whole lot of transitional pain. And they won't even wake up until they're in a place where they lose everything. And they can't take care of their babies. They can't take care of themselves. This is when that transitional pain of not being able to take care of your dependents will wake up the group number two dummies who got these people on candid camera, who has proof and evidence of group number one. The pimps named Slickback, who don't want to stop doing what they're doing to group number three, and group number two don't want to help group number three because of their ego, because they still can't see how wrong they were in fucking with you. Y'all are not hearing me today. Y'all are not hearing me today. But you will by the time we done with this. Y'all are not hearing me yet. Ooh. But by the time we done with this, you will. Because it's my fault as a teacher that I wasn't able to wake up the dummies. I sat here and called y'all dummies over and over again. So now y'all don't want to listen. And that's my fault. I'll take that L. But y'all understand. Y'all will understand by the time I get done with this message. And then it won't be my fault no more for not teaching the right way. I taught you everything that they told me I was supposed to teach you, and my hands are fucking clean. So whatever you do, whatever you decide to do, ain't on me. It ain't on no teacher. Don't blame the teacher for your incompetence because I called you a dummy. Anyways, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm mad at group number two. I'm mad at group number two. I am not mad at you. Okay? Because group number two got offended because I like to call people dummies. And I like to talk shit about people. So that confused you. And you were like, oh, I don't know if she's a teacher or if she hates me. No, I'm a teacher. You're just a dumbass. You're just a dummy. Group number two isn't going to transition to helping you until their babies need them. Until they're in a place where they can't do shit. And then they're going to realize, oh, wait, I got group number one on camera. I could go take this to the police, even though I don't want to, because I still love the pimp named Slickback. Group number two doesn't want to give the police the evidence because they still love the pimp named Slickback. But what they don't know is that as soon as group two linked up with you, they became enemies to group number one. Do you get it now? For the dummies in the back? Do you get it now? For the ones out there. The first bitch hates me, then that bitch hate me. Somehow they link up and become best friends. Like how? The first bitch hates me. Then the second bitch hates me. Then they link up and become friends. Then they link up with you and become friends. Like how? That first group hated number two. That's why they sent number two to go be destroyed. And you were supposed to link up with number three. Me and you were supposed to link up to take out group number one. But you were too much in your pride and ego to listen when I called you a dummy, to realize why you were dumb. And why you are dumb is because even if these people, even if someone in group two really does have feelings for group one dummy ass, they still have to do what's best for group two because these dummies can expose them. So that means you're out of the picture either way, dog. So what's happening right now? Let me show you again. What's happening? Virgo can't be touched. God's anointed can't be touched. It may take them a while to figure out how to get rid of group number one, but best believe, bitch, that's exactly what we're working on in this moment. What do you think all my focus in? On group number two? That dummy? Nah. So let me explain this again. Group number three, you can't touch this MC Hammer energy, right? Group number two, getting heavy fucking karma. And group number three is trying to trigger the parasites inside of group number two so that this dummy will keep going back and doing things that messes up their health, their life, their things, so they can be taken out. They want this group to disappear so they can bring it in with more dummies. Group number four, more dummies. They are just going to get rid of you. The entity, the people, that person you were connected to is going to gaslight you. They're going to gaslight you and tell you that it was all a lie. They don't know what you're talking about, blah, 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 blah. Just like you did to Virgo. Yeah. They go gaslight you. And then they're going to wait for the karma to take you out or set you up so you can be taken out. And then they're going to get a group number four and they're going to bring more dummies in to replace you. But Holy Spirit activated today. Holy Spirit activated today inside of me to try to explain to group number two what magic is made of so these dummies can have a revolution before they're taken out by group number one. And it's not because I made the rules. Nah. It's not because I made the rules. It's not because I told you so. It's to save your own existence. Surprise. You're a wizard. This is the energies. The group in number two are realizing they're the same as you. Because the group number two was convinced, was convinced by any term, any way that you were wrong, that you deserve whatever group number two was supposed to do to you. Right? That's what they tried to, they convinced group number two, you are terrible. You deserve everything that they're putting you through. And group number two was like, yeah, Virgo's terrible. They deserve everything that they're going through. And now these dummies are realizing they're the same as you. Someone living their life and somebody else deciding that they aren't good enough to live an unobstructed life. I feel like I didn't explain that good. Somebody told group number two, Virgo doesn't doesn't deserve whatever. They don't deserve this little money that I'm taking from them. They don't deserve this job that I took from them. They don't deserve to blah, 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 blah. Right? And then Dummy was like, okay. And now Dummy has realized, wait a minute, the entity is doing the same thing that they were doing to Virgo, to me. I'm the same as Virgo. And this is the type of transitional pain that is hitting your enemies at this time. And either these dummies will wake up and come team up with you to take down the entity, or the next dummies will. But the point is, group one is never going to stop trying to come for group number 3. So either way, through any avenue, we are going to get group number 1, because they can't stop coming for group number 3. So even if group number 2 dummies choose to not help Virgo and in turn help themselves, there'll be another group, there'll be another wave, there'll be another opportunity. But the only thing that I see crossed out on the map is group number 2, the dummies. Because what they were supposed to learn was they were the same as you, Virgo, and then they were supposed to learn that they need your help to fight entity number 1. But they won't help you, so why would you help them? This is it, y'all. And like I said, we're coming for group number 1. We're coming for group number 1. They're slowly being taken out because they like to use third parties. The thing about group number 1, that's why they're still kicking it. You feel me? Because they like to bring in dummies like group number 2 to do their dirty work so they can keep their hands clean. But for me, telling y'all this, we can now switch the focus from not the dummies that they send towards us, but to the entity itself. So for instance, if you're believing all this chaos is happening because I let this one dummy in my life, no, that dummy already out of here. All this chaos is happening because of group number 1. And that's where we need to focus our efforts on. That's where we need to focus our energy on. Waking up the dummies, moving past the dummies, moving past all the fake shit, and really going to source. And really going to source of the people who are contracting these people, who are working with these people, who are in control of assets, who are in control of YouTube, who are in control of the corporations, who are in control of the government, who have seats of authority. And although it may take a little longer to hit group number 1, I just want you to know we on your head. And we don't give a fuck about group number 2 or any of your dummies that you send. So stop sending dummies. Find out a new way. Find out a new way. That dummy, the sending in dummy thing towards Virgo is never going to work ever again. We're just going to keep trying to wake up the dummies. They want me to go back to transitional pain, but I don't know what they're saying about transitional pain. What are you trying to say? I keep hearing it in my head. What are you trying to say about transitional I heard transitional dummies. Transitional pain. Mm-hmm. At first, when I see you cry, it makes me smile. Okay, at first when I see you cry, it makes me smile. So at first, transitional pain, I feel like the entity is still laughing at us. And spirit says it's okay, they can laugh. All right, because with this loud and wrong energy, mm, 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 mm. They can laugh all they want to because there's about to be somebody that just bust in and come bust a bubble and tell them how loud and wrong they are. See, this is how that transitional pain hits them. It goes up the corporate ladder. It transitions downward. It transitions back to the first person it came from. And it's just a matter of time before it hits you. We got Earth sign energy for fucking with Virgo because they're blessed, and you want to water down their passion by antagonizing them, being paid by Daddy Morebucks, the government, or whoever this entity is, and y'all over here still not wanting to. They're saying that the entity don't want to send shit towards you anyways. They said the entity is already taking transitional pain. Oh, have they? Somebody could be an air sign. What are y'all trying to tell me here? Let's go to group number one because I already talked to group number two. I ain't even got to pull cards on group number two. Group number two, y'all, the cards that I pulled was for you because y'all want me over here pulling cards. Those cards were for you. Now we're going to group number one, the entity. What y'all got to say? Why am I here? Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. This morning I was saying a prayer about the python who is still swallowing up my blessings and inheritance. And I was praying that a python who is still swallowing up blessings would explode and give me all my blessings. And here come the anaconda. And I feel like that's symbolic here. Because the anaconda movie was about a snake in the woods that is caught, and if you catch it, it's worth a whole lot of money. And I feel like this is the entity, the snake in the woods, who's swallowing up a whole lot of blessings, a whole lot of money. And if you catch it, Virgo, it's worth a whole lot of money. Celebrities could be involved. And with this intrusive thought energy for the entities, they are being pushed and compelled to just end everything so they can party in July or August. Something could be happening right now. I feel like these people, because like I said, they're stealing from group number two, group number three. But these people here with the just do it, they want to get rid of the evidence that they were doing all of this, the evidence, the intrusive thoughts, the only thing that links them to their crime so that they can party is to get rid of the dummies in group number two, or to get rid of the dummies period, and to stop sending them to you. That's the only way that they can party, is to get rid of these dummies or get rid of the high vibration ones like me who won't shut the fuck up. Or like you, Virgo, who won't lay down and take it. See, the anaconda, the entity, these people know that they're being hunted down. They know there's a whole lot of people in the woods looking for their ass. And the only way to not be found is to get rid of the evidence so they can party. Or to try to get you to go to a party so they can get rid of you. Why is the anaconda here? Because they get injustice and karma. Definitely could be an Aquarius. But you are getting more power, stardom, beauty, light, energy. These people could have been trying to take that away from you. Your spotlight, your popularity, your beauty, your mind, your knowledge, your connection to God. See, that's the things. Those are the perks. Those are the blessings that come with being anointed. That come with loving God. That comes with being on your spiritual path. And these people can't do that for themselves. So they try to steal it from people who can't. And they use dummies to do it, to try to get out of their karma. Karma that is coming for them, whether they run or not. See, this shit gonna be balanced because ones like me who refuse to shut the fuck up. Even if you fuck with my money. God go give it to me other ways. It's all right. I still won't shut the fuck up. Because this is how we transition that karma all the way to the snake who are still eating blessings to this day. Even if group 2 don't want to help us. Because if you know where it's coming from, if you know who's doing it, even if they have third parties to do it, that karma is still on them. This is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to get you to see. There is going to be justice and karma, and that snake will get caught. What's intrusive thoughts energy in the storm? What's party in the USA? Stuck, kidnapped, and captured. Audience. Yeah, they in the audience watching. Yeah, they follow you around and get people of other ethnicities to take pictures of you while you out there in nature. Yeah, they follow you around with devices and stuff. And they look at you. Because they scared ass punk ass little bitches, man. I mean, like, what you looking at? What you looking at? What's there to see? What's really there to see? Because these people are just looking at you, thinking something is a fairy tale, when you have the keys and the tools to alchemize them right to hell. There's somebody here who, okay, these people here, they're getting some type of karma. These people are trying to put you in an intrusive thought pattern. That's what I said. They're trying to, and if y'all are still going, okay, if y'all are still in the storm mentally over questioning things, intrusive thoughts, I put out a video the other day about this is how you take down this cult sigil. This is how you get justice. If I'm talking to the ones who are still in a storm mentally, it's because they want to confuse you about getting justice. They want you to be so confused and so hurt and so fucked up and so gaslit that you don't know who to blame, what to say, or nothing. You don't know what to pray about. You're just grasping at straws and you're depressed and you just want to just end it all. That would be a party for them to keep you trapped and captured there. But for us to know who the real ones are, for us to get out of a spiritual storm and mental storm and still party, still live, still be at a high vibration, still be in love, still have things that they tried to take from us, is what's bringing them karma. But if you are still over here fucked up and trapped they can still party and laugh and bullshit off your energy. And that's why I told y'all. And that's why I told y'all that they were messing with your emotions, messing with the things inside of you, because that's the only way that they can touch you is in your mind. And then they feed off that energy. But if you are not trapped in your mind and you still party, you feel me, and you still live at a high vibration, and you still manifest the things that you're supposed to do, this is when the karma can trickle upwards. I was just doing a recap of the video from yesterday because when I saw this energy, it totally told me that some of you are still confused about the entity who is doing all of this to you. And I'm so sorry. I hope you go back and watch my videos, and I hope as a teacher I can help you explain and get you out of this mental space so that we can all be in the party energy, because that party energy, that high vibrational energy, is what is going to be able to overcome the python. Even if we have no evidence, no dots, no connections, none of that. Just as the same way that you can press a remote to turn on your TV is that type of energy that alchemizes and is able to touch and connect things spiritually in the spiritual world, to connect to this anaconda energy and give the right person the right karma. So it all starts with you. Because that's how they win, keeping you here so you cannot be in a high vibration high enough to destroy or activate the things that you need to be able to take care of this person, take care of this energy. Okay? So the anaconda, who's worth a lot of money, if you catch it, is getting karma at this time for trying to put you in intrusive thoughts and trying to steal your joy, your happiness, your wealth, and your health. Okay? And these are the same people who are watching. Same people. And then they take photos of you to see if it works, to see if you look sick and sad, or if you're out there at partying, or if you're out there swimming. Yeah, I'm talking bullshit because I'll just say it. I'm talking bullshit because I was at the pool with my babies. Gee. I was at the pool with my babies, in a two-piece. In a two-piece with it all out, just glimmering and shimmering in the sun. Like, I got this new sparkle lotion. Anyways, I was glimmering. I was glimmering and shimmering in the sun, in the most highest vibration, frolicking with my children in the water. And I look up and I saw somebody take a photo of me. And then when I saw them see me take a photo of me, they wanted to act all weird, like they didn't just snap a photo. And then I was gonna say something, but then they left immediately, G. And I was like, all right, just shake it off. You feel me? Just shake it off, because ain't nothing about to take me out of this high vibration with my little babies. And we was out there, You feel me? We was out there, celebrating. And they and somebody really trying to mess that up for me and take a photo of me. And I'm crazy, y'all. Like, especially about my babies. Like, it took everything inside of me, not to follow her out. You feel me? Not to follow her out and get that photo. Not to follow her out and get her license plate. And it took everything inside of me not to follow her out and follow her home. But I knew, like it wasn't gonna get me anywhere. I just knew what it was. I was like, yeah, y'all expected me to be sad today, huh? Y'all expecting me to still be in the storm energy. I don't know why, y'all. I literally tell y'all everything. I'll be like, I'm so happy. Like, my life is a fairy tale. I be out here doing it. And people be really like expecting me to see me somewhere huddled up in a corner, sad and crying in the storm. They expect me to be in a house, in my house, in my bed, eating ice cream, getting fat, crying. No, I'm outside. Mm-mm. I'm outside shimmering. On top of that, I'm shivering. Okay? And that's that type of energy that makes these people mad. I bet she did take that photo back and was like, y'all, something ain't working. She out there shimmering. She out there frolicking and shimmering. Yeah, bitch. Mm-hmm. And not scared of a snake. Not scared of a snake, devil, or a demon, or a bitch with a camera. None of that. So I just had to say that because that's the prime example. That's the prime example of this shit I'm talking about. Us just living our daily lives, doing our normal shit, and these people trying to do stuff to us to take us out of our high vibration for no reason. I was touching on that shit. And how number 2 is realizing they're the same as number 3. Because we were just a person trying to live our lives, and here comes group number 1 trying to steal our joy and shit. And then you link up with our enemies for what? Because you didn't realize you're the same as us, you dumb bitch. And it come full circle. These readings be really coming full circle because I don't have a script. I don't know what I'm about to say in this shit. It all comes to me before I turn on the camera. And so it's all making sense for me as well. And so when I'm doing all these readings, y'all, and y'all really be like listening into me, I be listening to myself as well. Because yeah, it really, I just be opening my mouth and doing what God tells me to do. All right. And trying to live my life. And that's what's fucked up about this shit. That's what's real fucked up about this shit is because I can't take vengeance. I don't seek vengeance. None of that. And I still try to help people. And then when I'm living in my daily life, these people see me enjoy it and want to take that from me. Like, bitch, get out of here. You know what I do for a living, ho? Anyways. Anaconda energy. What's going on with the anaconda? What's going on with the anaconda? Entity number 1. They know they need to stop. They know they need to stop because they getting karma. They know they need to stop. What? Why is it flipped over? They know they need to stop because they get in karma. They know they need to stop. They know they need to stop. They know it. They know it. They know they need to stop. They get in karma. They get in karma. And this is the type of transitional pain that I was talking about because at first when this transitional pain was hitting me, I was weeping for my soul. I was weeping for my children. I was weeping, confused and hurt. They getting karma. They getting karma. This is how I want every single one of you weeping, confused to click onto my video and end with this energy. They getting karma. Like, that's my fucking goal. That's what I strive for in life. And that's the reason why I say the shit that I say. That's the reason why I'm on here every day. That's the reason why I really keep shit going. And I don't care if I look dumb. I don't care if I sound dumb. I don't care if you don't like the video. I don't care if I don't get money off of it. I told you, God takes care of me. And these people are seeing that because their stability all fucks up. Their stability all fucked up, G. See, they were surviving. They were surviving because we were looking at dummies number 2 and dummies number 4. We didn't realize that we had to take it to number 1 for them to get their karma. Now that all of us is waking up to the anaconda. They're realizing they can't play these stupid ass games. They can't do that dumb ass shit. And they ain't gonna catch you slipping either. I don't know if they think that they're gonna catch you up. Oh shit. I don't think they're. I think they think they're gonna catch you slipping. Like they can get you in a low vibration and then get you to a party so then they can catch you slipping. That's the goal. So if you are ever feeling emotional instability, don't go to anywhere you're invited to. I just had to say that for somebody because there's somebody here who is going through emotional pain right now. And there's a person from group number one who wants to come take them to a party to get rid of the evidence that they got on group number one. And group number two is such dummies that they're like, oh my gosh, group number one, talk to me. I hope when I get to this party it's safe. Who made these criminals, G? Who? Who made these criminals, y'all? Shit. Y'all didn't hear me. The dummies from group number two is going through intrusive thoughts. Oh, I see what's going on. It's all over, huh? They just cleaning up loose ends, y'all. They're cleaning up loose ends. These people know that karma is coming for them and they need to stop. So they're putting group number two in a storm. So then they will want to come to a party in August or July. Something's taking place by Libra season, but they're trying to clean up group number twos before this court case where they're forced to stop. Man, see, this is what I was trying to explain to group number two this whole time. But I can't even, y'all, for real, what they just told me is that group number two is really getting it heavy because they're the ones with evidence. And these people may already be captured and taken. Some of them went to this 4th of July party and they are not okay. Yeah, they already went. Gee, they already went to the party. They already met up with this person. Okay, I'm gonna back off that energy. I pray anybody. Okay, I'll say a prayer for them, Lord. I pray anybody who's stuck somewhere and needs help is found. Amen. And I'm gonna hop up off that energy. I'm gonna say it again. They got some people, y'all. they got some dummies from group number two, and I don't know what they're gonna do with these dummies. I pray that they're okay. We're gonna focus in on group number one. I can't do nothing about it. I told y'all halfway through this that I explained already. And if you still don't do it, I'm wiping my hands. Like I'm not that shit ain't on me. That shit ain't on me. Okay. Getting back to the anacondas. These anacondas, they're about to be stopped. There's something happening in Libra season. Some type of justice is taking place to these people where they will be forced to stop. Okay, their stability is not okay, or they'll be forced to stop fucking with people's stability, or whatever this is. With the adventure and travel and natural disaster and illness and home and luck and hesitation, introvert energy, this is the energy of these anaconda people. Okay, they could be trying to travel or run away from something, but spirit told you that spirit told me that a natural disaster is going to hit you wherever you're at. And even if you run, try to go to a different country or whatever you want to do, that natural disaster will touch you, or your health is going to be fucked up. Right now, your enemies are having, I told you they had digestive problems. Look at the food on the table. The pills are shit. These people right now are being hit with natural disasters and illnesses, and all of the real estate and the wealth and the investments they got off of your luck, they're terrified and worried about it. Okay, because with this shit, they are separate from you, watching you. I told you they watch you. Don't ask me how. Okay, they watch you, and they watch how you're still in unconditional love, and how you still have trust and compatibility with God. And so, with this flirtation and distrust, and how you distrust the dummies from number 2. So now they're trying to imagine a way of bringing those people back in and creating some type of satisfaction promise. That's never going to happen. So they're terrified. They're fucking terrified, G. And like I said, if they send more dummies, we're just going to wake up the dummies. So with the goal and relaxation and robbery here, these people are afraid because their purpose was to be relaxed, be peaceful and tranquil while they're stealing from you. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Their goal with sending dummies towards you was to be able to steal from you and still be okay because they're not getting the karma from the robbery. But that's not what they're getting. So they're trying to come up with ideas to find people to interact with you, and you're stubborn. Or they're stubborn. They don't want to take this as a loss, and they're still trying to pretend and bully you. I'm done here. I didn't even know pull no motherfucking cards. This is the stupidest shit. This is the stupidest shit I've ever read. What they just told me is that this is already over. It's been over. They have been trying to find ways to kidnap you and clean up evidence. God told me by Libra season, all of this shit won't even matter. So from now to what? Libra, September, Libra, November. From now to September, August, November. You feel me? From now till then, these people are just kind of come up with thoughts to try. Oh my God, it's transitional pain. Holy shit. Yeah, I did not realize that it just transitioned full circle. Let me explain something. Because you know how I started this by saying that I used to be confused, weeped, fucked up, wondering why, questioning why. If God loves me, why? If I'm doing what God told me to do, why? If I have so much love and so much pure, and if I do the right thing, then fucking why, Lord? Why? 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 And I was confused and angry and spewing out hatred and doing dumb shit. All the joy was taken from me. And it's because my joy, like I said, my joy, my high vibration, that frequency is a thing that activates things. Okay? When I'm in a high vibration, it's like a fucking fairy tale, G. I know God loves me. He shows me in different ways. It's like a party in the USA every single moment of my life. And then there's people who hate that and they want to steal it from me. Anaconda. They see my energy. And because they can't have it, they want to take it from me or obstruct me from having it. So then it goes full circle. They bring in people to do this because they know if they touch me directly, blah, 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 blah. But now we have transitioned from us getting the pain to us trying to help the innocent. And now the dummies are transitioning to getting karma and waking up and realizing who number one is. And now number one is getting karma because they know that this is all coming to balance because they weren't able to stop you or stop your love. So they know it's all going to boomerang back onto them. Transitional pain. And they're waiting in a storm right now, questioning why and in confusion. Why, while all their joy is being taken away from them. Slowly by slowly, these people can't celebrate no more. Mm-mm. They can't buy more stuff. They can't do more things. They're worried about their future now because of the foundation that it was made off of. We have literally transitioned into the position of our enemies. Because now I'm sitting here, they getting karma, and then the light has came back into my, you feel me? And now these people, their foreseeable future is darkness. And my foreseeable future is the light. Because without hoes blocking it, it's real sunny over here. I feel like I didn't even got to do too much. What's crazy is when I got this download that there's a whole bunch of transitional pain going on. I had no idea what they were talking about, y'all. Then I looked up the word transitional pain. And then I looked at the meaning of transitional pain. And they were talking about how you get out of surgery and how you go home and now you have to transition from getting better from the surgery you just had. And now it's coming full circle from the eye of the needle to the cutting out of the enemies to be the surgery that happened in the transitional pain of incorporating the new aspects and the new parts of yourself. And as I heal from transitional pain, the residue, as we heal from transitional pain and the residue, the discarded shit is going back to the people who, I don't know if I'm explaining this correctly, y'all, because I don't know, y'all, G. I don't know, G. I just hoping that you're getting what I'm putting down, baby. I'm hoping you're getting it. Because the way that my crown chakra is cracked open at this time and lighting up inside of my head is just insane. And I can't even explain and put into the correct terminology because I don't even know, bro. It's an knowing inside of me that I don't know how I know and I don't know where I know it from, but they're telling me exactly what I need to know and I'm trying to explain it and it's crazy. All right, it's just crazy. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being a bad teacher. I'm sorry for being a bad teacher. I'm sorry for cussing out the students. I'm sorry for calling some people dumbasses and getting in my feelings. And I'm sorry for teaching without having the knowledge. But I'm here today to tell you, I know I got the knowledge now. I just don't know where it's coming from. But I trust the source. Okay? I trust the source. Sheesh. So I was just told to get an ending message and get up on out of here because I'm just rambling at this point and I think I got my transitional message out there and I feel like y'all understand it the way it needs to be understood, and that's my only job to do. Now I'm about to go back outside. After I get done with this, I'm gonna upload it, hop in the shower, get this energy on off of me, and then I'm about to go outside and shimmer and shine in the sunlight. And I hope that y'all do that same thing. I hope that y'all do that same thing. All right. What's the closing message here? What's the closing message? Read the Seven of Pentacles to the Magician. Read the Nine of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Temperance. The Ace of Wands to the Three of Pentacles to the Fool card to the Empress. There's already somebody who has invested. A dummy. Oh shit. I'm okay. So somebody here invested in with the entity, you feel me, to manifest some type of relationship or mutual feelings between you two. Temperance, the Ace of Coins. What's the Seven of Pentacles, the Magician, the Star? The Eight of Swords and the Three of Wands. So there's somebody here who, dummy, okay, who's already been in your energy. This person was supposed to like wake up some mutual feelings inside of you, all right, to balance and work and have. Why are you telling me about a relationship? They could be trying to send the same dummy that they sent towards you again. What's the Two of Cups? The Knight of Coins, and we have the Tower. What's that? The Ten of Swords, the Strength card. Okay, so there's somebody here who, a dummy who is already in your energy. Whoever this dummy is, they came in contact with you to wake them up. You woke up a dummy. This person invested with you, the Star, to restrict you from bringing in the ships. So you're the Star. There's somebody who was invested in you to stop you from living in your peace and harmony and the gifts and glory of doing the right thing and living under God and working in your spiritual path. Somebody was invested in stopping that from you. That's the dummy, right? The dummy woke up. What's the Three of Pentacles? What's the Ace of Coins, Three of Pentacles to the Fool? The Ace of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups. The Queen of Wands. The Nine of Coins, the Five of Cups, the Queen of Coins, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Coins. So basically there was the dummy. Oh, they're telling me what I told you in the beginning. Somebody invested in a relationship to get somebody in neutral feelings so that they would take action working against you. They'll take action for money, okay? To work against you. So there's somebody who confused this person about who you were or what you were doing. Like I said, this is everything I said. And now this confused person, Queen of Coins, Ten of Coins, Ten of Cups, what's that? Judgment. Now they want to be in a family with you. What? They what's the Two of Cups? The Three of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Coins, the Five of Swords. So the Two of Cups is somebody who got into mutual feelings with somebody, and then they were heartbroken when this person didn't want to win at all costs and burden you anymore. So you woke up a dummy, and now the dummy sees you correctly, right? What's the Hierophant to the Six of Cups to the Hermit? The Queen of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Sun. Yeah, you spoke something to wake up a dummy. So they are awake. Okay. Why are you telling us that the dummy is awake? Why does the dummy matter? Why does the dummy matter? High Priestess, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Coins to the King of Swords. What's the High Priestess to the Ace of Cups? You. What's the Knight of Coins to the King of Swords? Temperance. The dummy. Why does the dummy matter? Two of Swords. Because they're blind. Nine of Wands to the... The dummy matters because... What's the Nine of Wands to the Queen of Wands? The Sun. The dummy matters because they still don't know that some type of illness or sickness that they have is because of the Queen of Wands. What the fuck, G? I don't give a fuck about this person. I don't care if they're sick and confused. This should piss me off. But as a teacher, But as a teacher, you're supposed to put out the messages that God told you to put out. Okay, Barbara? Okay. So there's a dummy, okay, who does it, who you woke up, you feel me? This person wants to come towards you and fix their karma and fix their peace, but they don't know that their karma and their illness is coming from this Leo, Sagittarius, Aries woman, or some just attractive woman who is a part of entity number one, who wants you to be gone. Let me help you again. There is a King of Swords, Temperance, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, heavy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, heavy. Okay? There is a man who may have hid their love for you, kept quiet on their love, had secret. No, this is the man with the secret lover. This man don't give a fuck about you, never did, don't love you, don't give a fuck about you, wanted you to disappear so that he could get the love for the Queen of Wands that he wanted. This is the energy, okay? There's a dummy who was hiding the Queen of Wands while they were dealing with you. And this person feels like they need to come make things right with you to get rid of their karma, but they don't know that they're getting sick because of the Queen of Wands. Because you're still working with a bitch who's working with the entity to try to fuck up Virgo. So there's some dummy here, okay, who was trying to hide from you. You could be in the same community, the same family, something. Okay. I'm also getting the secret was that they were, what's the Queen of Pentacles to the Ten of Coins? The Four of Swords to the Strength card. So the High Priestess here is your energy, Virgo. You could have been a new love to someone who was slowly coming towards you. The King of Swords to Temperance. Or you could love someone who is coming for you, who is coming towards you to balance out something. And who they're coming to balance out something with you to fix their own karma and their own things happening to them, because they don't see that their real karma is coming from working with these people, from touching the anointed. This person still does not see that the woman who told them that you deserve all of this is the reason why they're sick, why they're getting karma, why they're all fucked up. None of this. You could be healing from some type of blockage. Because you are seeing someone from who you love from a different perspective. Death card definitely could be a Scorpio. Okay, so what they're saying is You have healed, you have transitioned that pain from crying and being confused to knowing why. You're like, wait a minute, why am I crying confused over a bitch? I know why they're doing this, because they're emotionally unavailable, because they're already emotionally tied up with somebody that they want. And the person that they want is a person who is working against you. And there's some dummy here who thinks that they need to fix things with you, that they need to come towards you, when they just need to get rid of the third party, expose the third party, acknowledge the thing that they did, which was wrong, to fuck with you and to touch the anointed. Acknowledge that. Open your eyes to the bigger piece, and then this person can transition out of their karma. It has nothing to do with dating you, being in a relationship with you, or whatever they think that they have to do. What does this person think that they have to do to Virgo? They think that they have to date you. No, bitch. Virgo don't want to date you anyways. Even if they do got love for you, G. What is this person really being asked to do? The middle path. The hardest thing that they don't want to do. See, it'd be easier to gaslight you, date you, and try to fix karma that way. The hard thing to do, the middle path, is to expose the evidence. Tell the police who they are. Tell them what they did. Reconcile with the fact that they did you wrong. Fix things with the temperance energy. They think that they have to date you. No, God is telling them to fix things. This is a new belief system that this is a spiritual wake-up call with the temperance energy. This is divine intervention. They're not asking this person to date you or anything like that. They're asking this person to stay grounded, okay? They are giving this person an opportunity to heal the past, not date you. Thank you, Jesus. Because a lot of us are confused on why these people are wanting to come back and blah, 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 blah. The opportunity is not for them to come back and have love with us, have family with us, fix things with the anointed. No. The point is to come back and fix the wrong by exposing the entity, by exposing their part of it, and actually freeing you from the shit that they put you in. So, this is the reading, y'all. We're going through a whole lot of transitional pain. We're going through a whole lot of transitional pain because things are being put to an end. It will end. It is ending. But there are people who are still trying to do things to you because they don't want to meet their end. They don't want to accept defeat. They're just going to get more karma. And God's saying that there is somebody who has woken up from being a dumbass, but this person still does not understand that they're not trying to get this person to date you. They're trying to give this person an opportunity to reconcile with their past so that they can have a future. Not with you or anything, just a future in life. Okay? And they don't matter. They really, I don't know why they told me that. They don't matter. Wait. I'm sorry. I'm quick to say some shit don't matter because God, do they matter? They don't matter. Okay. Um, I'm quick to say they don't matter because they don't motherfucking matter. They really don't. God is simply giving them an opportunity, okay, to reconcile, to make the past right while they can. Transitional pain. So you take that how you want to take that. But they nah. Okay. What matters for the Virgos? What do you want the Virgos to focus on at this time? The Queen of Wands. I told you. No, the one bitch. Who's the Queen of Wands here? The Temperance in the reverse. And then we have the Eight of Cups. Who's the Queen of Wands? The Five of Wands to the Ten of Wands. The Page of Cups. The Queen of Wands is somebody who is a spiritual leader. I don't know about a spiritual leader. This person is a leader or an authority figure. They're usually like an entrepreneur. It's the same person. What? Okay. They said that this person doesn't matter, but it's about the transition because we have transformation to the Queen of Wands in balance to get her to walk away from competing or causing burdens. The person I'm talking about could be a Sagittarius. Temperance keep coming out. But it's giving me the energy of whoever this woman is, they're what's the Temperance to the Eight of Cups? The Sun card. The Ten of Coins to the King of Swords. The Queen of Cups to the Justice. What's the Sun card to the Ten of Coins? The Three of Cups, the Queen of Swords to the Four of Coins. You. Eight of Swords energy. What the fuck? So they're trying to get some man to see, or they're trying to expose the fact that there some woman only wants to be around them to hold you back. Mm, mm, mm. This person could also have like a position in some. This is giving me, y'all. This is giving me that somebody may have like lost their position in like an organization or something because they weren't able to hold you back. This is crazy. Hold on. Because I'm trying to get like what this person has to do with you, because if they don't matter death card to you, it's about a transformation. The only thing that they matter to you is about a transformation. And then I asked about what you should know, and it was about how this woman keeps coming back to this man to keep them. Why do they matter? Why? Show me why they matter, please. The Nine of Pentacles and the World card. The Chariot. All right, somebody could need to be single to end something. I don't know what this is. Somebody living off their own means. The World card, success. What's the Nine of Coins to the World card? We have the Seven of Cups and the Page of Swords. So what they want you to know is there's something here where you're going to be okay. Something is ended because confusion has been seen. The Magician, or you're ending some type of confusion by helping someone see. And you're supposed to help a man see that a woman is only dealing with them to try to hold you back from your path. Yes, but why does that matter? Why does this man and this woman matter? Why does it matter that you help them see? To end conflict. Okay, I'll just go with that. Because like I said, y'all, I have no script. I don't know what the fuck they're telling me. I just listen to what God tells me to say, and I say it. All right. There is a man here who they are using you to teach a lesson. I don't know why they're using you to teach this person a lesson. But they're using you to end confusion because there's somebody who's still fucking confused. After I have ran it back, how many times have I ran it back, y'all? How many times have I ran it back? This is like the third or fourth time that I've ran it back, but we're going to run it back again for the special needs man who is fucking confused. The Virgo in your life was put in your life to help you wake up and see the confusion and the excitement around a lover that has got you all fucked up. This lover who's got you all fucked up works for the entity. The entity trained this woman to get you fucked up to hurt Virgo. You don't matter. The woman who tricked you don't matter. The only thing that matters is that the entity makes money and that Virgo is held back. But Virgo can't be held back. Nine of Pentacles to the World card. Anything that happens in Virgo's life, spiritual path was meant to happen to complete something, to wake up this dumbass over here. To end Five of Wands energy. And this is why I say this is stupid shit, y'all. This is why I be on here in my emotions, cussing out people, saying weird shit, not making sense. Because shit like this, people are still confused. And it pisses me off, yo. It pisses me off. But I'm going to keep saying it. No, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to USA, you feel me? I'm going to get back into a high vibration, you feel me? And I'm going to keep coming out and keep giving messages for as long as I need to, until everybody is awoken and everybody can see clearly and we can all move on with our merry little lives. Okay? Spirit wants you to know transitional pain. This pain is being transitioned up the ladder to the entity, to the snake, to the python who is still swallowing your blessings till this day. Okay? And they're not going to stop until everybody is not confused anymore. And the only way to make everybody not confused anymore is for me to say this shit here. And it's for you to wake up the dummies who you encounter, Virgo. Okay? I'm here to keep the Virgos keep going. I'm here to keep the Virgos going. I'm here to keep you tapped into what's going on right now. Just keep moving, keep doing what you're doing. Don't get fooled by a dumb bitch. Don't get fooled by a dummy no more. Even if you love them. And I know that sounds crazy, to be fooled by a dummy, you got to be a dummy. Yeah. Okay, say that. to your child. You ever been fooled by your child? Or you ever been fooled by somebody you love? Shut the fuck up. Anyways, this is the energy. Somebody was fooled. Okay, I'm here to keep the Virgos going. Just keep going. Just keep doing what you're doing. You were only fooled because you needed to wake up that fooled. You feel me? This everything happened for some dumbass reason, and now we're all sitting here waiting for all of this to transition and for everyone to wake up. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that you just have to keep waking people up, and eventually, everybody will be woken up, and eventually, all of this will end. Okay? So keep strong, keep your motherfucking head up. These people hate to see you out there shining. Okay? They hate to see you out there shining, good winning, and still tapped into your spiritual path, and still rocking the boat, and still doing what you're doing under fire, under whatever they want to put under you, put onto you. They hate to see you happy. Okay? And it's because they feel like they're winning when you're sad. And that's just not true. I'm here to wake up everybody to show them how you can go from weeping and confused to being the victor, helping other people who are weeping and confused. And that's that transitional pain. This is what I got here for you, Virgo. If you resonated with anything here, please give me a like, comment down below. Subscribe to the channel, see what's coming up next to the Virgos. And y'all already know I'm very grateful and thankful for everybody watching. Peace.